It's your phone.
Hey, everybody.
It locks. Hi, everyone.
Reynolds in the house.
Woo! We are here. All right. Ooh, let me move my... Oh, okay. They're that way. Let's see. Oh, you can't see it. They're right behind my head. The Rise of Skywalker. Woohoo! Here, maybe we can move this way a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Hi, Skywalkers. Yay! We are going to talk some of the trailer. Woo! All right. And then this whole podcast episode, which we've been recording in bits and pieces, will be out late tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yes. Hey, Matt Clifton.
Hey.
So please, we want your comments too.
Yeah.
So as we're going down the list, please go ahead and throw out comments.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want to say. Hello, Christopher Marino.
Awesome.
Is there a way to...
What? Make it bigger?
No. Like, if people wanted to... they have their voices heard.
Well, they comment.
Right, but, I mean, they're auditory voices.
No,
some kind of a
record
program.
Some
kind of... When we're recording on YouTube, I don't know if they could, like... Do one of those when you have those parties.
Call in?
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, it's Bryn.
Hey, Bryn.
And Reynold, yay. This movie will make me cry, I think, is your emoji. Here, let me get this set up. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to do that. Let's see.
I'm sure there is. I'm already crying.
I know. Oh, my goodness. That trailer. And it's Carrie Fisher's birthday, you guys.
Oh.
It's Carrie Fisher's birthday. Oh my goodness. I died. Oh. All right, here we go.
So yeah, if you're just joining us now, please go ahead and throw out comments. We want to hear from everybody.
We're here to talk about the football game, right?
Wait, there was a football game going on?
Wait, that? What?
I just had a friend calling me and said, okay, it's now time to watch the trailer.
Oh my goodness.
It's Reynolds' wife's birthday.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. The always at the end. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of that always at the end, anybody remember an always from another familiar franchise? Harry Potter. It's what Snape says. Always.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
About Lily.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Well, yes.
Oh,
yeah, she
Bryn got it.
Yep.
I got no recollection of that whatsoever.
And now I'm crying again. Aww.
When did Snape say that?
Oh my goodness, the last one. The last film.
Right.
It always was a good movie.
Not according to the public.
Oh my goodness. All right, so...
Except for you, Christopher.
So we are going to be recording our final segment for this episode. So Richard, let's see. Should we get into it? And then we'll obviously be sharing your comments as we go along too.
Yes.
Okay, especially about Always the movie.
We'll talk about Always and then the football game. And then some Rise of Skywalker, I don't know.
Indeed. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. I think we got this set up. Now, these are your notes. My notes are kind of below, so I'll be having to go a little back and forth. But I did write out what everyone said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there... okay.
Yes.
Well, just quickly scroll back and forth.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we ready?
Yes.
Oh, you're already recording.
I am, because I figured I'd share some of this at the end of our show.
It was Audrey Hepburn's last movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Little scene Spielberg movie. Except for Brandon and Christopher. All right, Rise of Skywalker. Take one. We just saw it. The Rise of Skywalker. The trailer. I'm in a deep sweat. I'm literally sweating right now after watching that 2.5 minutes of pure non-stop action and excitement and a couple of heartfelt moments.
A lot of heartfelt moments. Rick, okay, so how many times did we hold each other's hands and gasp?
Yeah.
I think it was
115. Because I got 115 little nail marks in my arm. I don't think I blinked for 2.5 minutes. I didn't want to miss a single frame.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Yeah, I was just so excited. Normally, I would write down all these notes and really think these things through, but I just made a list of bullet points,
Okay.
and we'll just go right through them.
Okay.
Because I just it's just so hard to put this in words because what is happening? What is going on?
Okay.
We're mixing trilogies here.
Well, yes. Okay, so let's go and say maybe 1 to 3 words that really define the trailer for you.
Oh, we got to mention that we have a lot of SkyTubers on right now, and we're going to be reading some of their comments as well.
Yeah, on our YouTube. We're YouTube live right now.
All right.
So,
As you
yes.
I'm really, really excited, so I've got no idea what your last question was. Sarah.
Okay, my last question was, what is like 1 to 3 words that describe this trailer for you? Like, sum it up. And already, Matt Clifton says epic.
Epic. I'm going to say C3PO.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's good. Wow, that really stood out to you. Okay, and I'm going to say hopeful always. Meh.
Oh, okay.
Because the music for me was very hopeful, and some of the shots were very hopeful, and yet I know there's some sadness to it too. But like Return of the Jedi, that was more of a triumphant film, even though they had to go through a lot of crap to get to that triumphant moments, and that's how I kind of feel that this movie will be.
All right. Well, I want to really focus on a couple of key shots.
Okay, so let's go around and
That really stood out.
Okay.
All right. I think my favorite shot is the zombie Star Destroyer.
Oh, you
Yes,
gasped.
as it's rising out of the ocean. Oh, what were you doing down there? What's going on? How is this happening?
Uh-huh.
It's the equivalent of that awesome shot of the Star Destroyer in the Solo trailer when we saw that when it's coming out of the maelstrom.
Yeah.
The castle. Yeah, that scene. I love me some Star Destroyers, and you put that anywhere except for an outer space shot, since we've seen that so many times. And once again, my jaw is just hanging loose from my head.
Okay, so Reynold is saying, was it rising from ice? Now, if you watch the trailer on super slow-mo speed, which I just figured out how to do on YouTube, I'm very excited about it, it looks like water, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks like ice.
Look, we saw an ice location. We see water, but I'm gonna guess it's water because I watched that shot so many times since the trailer aired during that baseball, football, catch-em-all game.
Okay.
And it did look like water. If it's water, if it's ice, I don't care. I just love that shot. It just reminded me of like a zombie ascending from its grave.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call out a similar shot that kind of bouncing off that one, and that is the ice and ties. And by that shot, I mean it's the shot where it's like symmetrical, this big ice mountain or something, and then it's like perfectly reflected in some water, and it's against this black background. I don't know if it's in space or on a planet at night. It's very hard to tell. But these TIE fighters come out and are like flying in front.
They zoom into the frame.
Yeah, they zoom into the frame from the ice mound. So it's the ice and ties. And that shot intrigued me. While it tells me nothing about story, I just loved the beauty and the symmetry of it.
Yeah, speaking of which, this is the first full trailer, which is supposed to give you a lot of plot details and give you more story. And I'm so glad it really didn't, because I'm no further ahead now than I was 30 minutes ago. And this is pretty much true of all the Skywalkers, because I posted online what really stuck out to you when we had a big conversation going, and everyone was in agreement that we know nothing about the plot right now.
Okay, well,
except for the basics.
I have conjecture, but let's go to your second shot that really stood out to you.
All right, shot. You know what? I'm gonna go with sequence. All right, the sequence I'm now really looking forward to is Rey and Kylo facing off in the Emperor's throne room.
Yes! Okay.
See, you can never watch Return of the Jedi the same way again.
No. Oh my gosh. You see the throne chair. You see the Emperor's chair.
Yeah, it's all shattered. They're in the throne room. Now, as a sister shot to that, there's a great shot of Snoke's Iron Throne. Looks like you borrowed it from the Game of Thrones set.
Is it Snoke or is it the Emperor?
No, that's Thrones. That's Snoke's throne that we saw in The Force Awakens.
Okay.
Right. And then you hear the Emperor. Mm-hmm. Or should we call him Palpatine? Let's call him, at this point, he's the Emperor. And he says, "Long have I waited, and now your coming together is your undoing." Whoa.
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
Well, a typical Palpatine fashion, it's your friends are your undoing. What does he say to Luke?
Your friends are your undoing,
yeah. So it's like completely, that same sentiment. That's what he believes, and that's somehow we're gonna have the Emperor back, which I'm all for. Maybe
at one point he was an Emperor whisperer, and he was the one whispering in Kylo's ear, "Kill the past, kill the past," because friends will just tie you down and they're like an anchor for the dark side. Yeah, well, you can almost say that with the Jedi, no attachments.
Okay. Right. No, that's...
But with the dark side, they don't want to have any kind of emotion in terms of friendship or kindness. So so like you were saying, I think that has to do with friendship. All these friends are now coming together, and that's going to be your undoing, because instead of trying to win the war, maybe you're watching out for each other's backs, not paying attention to the war.
Okay.
I know I'm doing a deep dive into there. I'm just figuring out what he's trying to say as we go along.
Okay. Well, can I mention one shot for me? So I'm going to actually bounce off of Matt Clifton here, who writes, "Dudes, the Resistance on the Beasts riding on top of the Star Destroyer while an epic ship battle is going on."
You know what's great about that? You see BB-8 just motoring. Yeah. He's just motoring, trying to keep up.
He's charging with the steeds, the beasts. Yeah, and I'm not sure what they're called. If anyone knows in the comments, let me know, because there is a name for them that's been
looks like a cross between a Carillion hound and a fathier.
Well, yeah, they're like the horses. So there's some kind of horse-like creature, and Janna is there, along with BB-8 and many of our heroes. And they're like on a Star Destroyer trench or something.
Yeah, on somehow. The hull.
Yeah, on the hull. There you go.
Yeah. And BB-8 is pretty much leading the pack. he's besting those, let's call them fathiers for now.
Okay.
I think it took me like 3 times after watching the trailer to go, "Oh, there's BB-8," because I'm looking at all the characters and he's like so small. There he is. Look at him go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So one of the things I want to know, Richard, because I'm not good with ships.
Okay.
So what ships excited you in this trailer?
All right. So we see that classic Millennium Falcon shot, and behind the Falcon there's a ton of ships. And we see the Ghost.
I did notice that. I know the Falcon and I know the Ghost. I don't know much about B-Wings or Y-Wings or A-Wings or whatever. But yeah.
Now, I'm hoping it's the Ghost. It would be a waste if it was the same model ship, but not the Ghost. Yeah. Of course.
It's gotta be the
You know
Ghost.
What? Once again, like we've been saying in weeks past, JJ is just feeding us full of fan service, and I couldn't thank him more. I would just kiss him right in the cheek right now if he was right here. And so that has got to be the Ghost. There were A-Wings in there, there were B-Wings in there were Y-Wings in there, and U-Wings from Rogue One in there.
Oh,
and
wow.
A ton of other ships.
U-Wings are like the Superman ones.
The Superman ships,
okay.
Yes. The ship that they went to, the Edu on.
There you go.
Blown out of the sky, yeah.
Now, Mike Moore even says the Ghost is VCX100.
That's the one.
Thank you, Mike. And also, Reynold says, now this was a gasp for you, Richard. The Blockade Runner.
When you see that just above skimming the trees.
Yeah, what? Okay, so what is it? Is this like the same Blockade Runner?
There's a lot of them.
There is a
Corvette,
lot.
yeah.
Okay. It's just cool to see a ship we know.
Yeah, that close to the treetops.
Okay. Okay.
Once again, you get a classic ship we've seen so many times in space, but you put it in a whole new environment. This really excites me. Now,
I can see that.
What planet do you think that is? That forest
one?
planet.
Oh!
That when the trailer fades up.
Yeah, you hear the noises of the creatures
Now,
in the planet.
Yes, and what does that remind you of?
It was totally Endor for me. You don't think so?
Now go and watch the Phantom Menace teaser trailer.
Right. I've seen some tweets about this.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's when it first faded up, that was the first thing I thought of. Like, hey, this almost sounds like the Phantom Menace teaser when you see the Gungans coming from the fog going into battle.
Right.
You hear almost it's not the same sounds.
No.
But it's those types of creatures.
So do you think it's Naboo?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes. The trees are way too small to be Endor.
Okay, see, I think it's Endor because that helmet was the same helmet that they had in Endor. No?
I looked at that again.
Oh, well,
there
were some tweets.
It looked like it.
Together.
It looked like it, but it had more of a jaw piece.
All right, what do you guys think? What was that helmet that fell at Rey's feet?
And plus, once again, the trees are way too small to be Endor trees.
I think it was forced perspective, and they just look smaller because you're farther away. It's Endor.
Rey was running right by them, so they were pretty small.
I went Endor.
Juan Ricardo says
yes.
the throne chair in the trailer is from our Ralph McQuarrie sketch for Return of the Jedi.
Cool. He also says, I was expecting an Ewok running through the shot. Yeah, me too. That would have been cool.
Now, let's just say that Ewoks are in Rise of Skywalker. Do you want to know beforehand, or do you want to know as the story's unfolding, as you're sitting there watching the film for the first time?
I want to know as I'm sitting there watching the film, because it's much like when you see Endgame and you have that moment with the audience in the theater where, was it Captain America says, Avengers, assemble! You know, like, everyone comes together, and so I think that would be a fun fan moment to have in the theater. Okay,
yeah. Me too. I really, really hope if the Ewoks are in there, they keep it secret, as well as the Hoojibs.
Oh, maybe we heard some Hoojibs in there. We don't know.
Yeah, I have a feeling that J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio are listening to Skywalking Through Neverland or see our tweets, and they know that Hoojibs have got to be canon. I'm just saying. That's my prediction.
Make Hoojibs canon.
All right, now let's talk about this C-3PO shot.
Oh.
What? And Poe says, "What are you doing there, 3PO?" And 3PO says, "Taking one last look at my friends."
Oh, taking one last look. What? What?
What does that mean?
What does this mean?
Does this happen right before he becomes evilized?
Well...
And gets the red eyes?
So I don't think he's evilized at all. I think that was
Those are Sith eyes.
Right, but I think that was totally a trailer, like, fake out. And I think this is maybe right before a moment where C-3PO is going to, like, save the day instead of R2. Or maybe R2 with 3PO.
Yeah, oh. Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your...
That's my
your
assessment.
Guess. Okay.
Yes, my guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing this starts off Act 3. And 3PO he's been here before. He knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, oh, that's what I think. See, I think it starts an Act 3 moment where 3PO is going to do something. I don't know. Ms. Powell family brings up they need his knowledge from episodes 1 through 3 before he was wiped. Ooh. Well, that's an interesting trajectory.
They need his knowledge from episode...
So, like,
from episode
3PO...
1 to 3, but that's already been wiped.
Right, it was wiped. So now they need to... You know, like, when your computer crashes and your hard drive crashes and you have to, like, somehow retrieve that data that was on the hard drive that's corrupted. And you can do that. There's ways to do that. Maybe they're figuring out how to do that with 3PO. Interesting. Wow. Oh, my. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot to think about. Huh. Okay.
Or they can just ask R2. R2 knows the whole story.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I don't know. Woo. Oh, yeah. My.
And now I'm so happy to see that shot of R2 and 3PO together. It was, of course, it was just a waist below on 3PO, and you have R2 there Still, it was R2-3PO together in the same shot, and R2 wasn't under a tarp.
No.
I'm just happy about that.
Oh, but then there's Christopher Marino who thinks C-3PO is going to become a murder droid.
Okay.
No.
What's the name of the droid in Dr. Aphra?
Well,
not B2, but...
Oh, right. That is a murder droid, yeah.
Right. Okay, someone will throw the answer in there.
Okay.
All right, so what else stuck out to you, Sarah?
Ooh, okay, well, I mean, can I skip to the end?
Skip anywhere you want.
Okay.
We're all over the place there.
Okay, so one of the first things I did, so this trailer...
Thank you, Christopher Marino. 000 is the murderous protocol droid in Dr. Aphra.
There you go.
Okay, go on.
So the first thing I did after seeing this trailer, there is a lot of talk in there, a lot of comments, and so the first thing I did was re-watch to listen and write out what everyone says. And it speaks to each of the journeys because Finn says things, Poe says things, Rey, Kylo, the Emperor, and then voiceover anyway, Luke and Carrie Fisher say things.
So it's 3PO, Luke, Rey, Finn,
not 3PO. 3PO
Kylo, and Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher because...
Is that a character?
To me, it was Carrie Fisher who said always.
Is Carrie Fisher a character in the film?
No, it's Leia, but what I'm telling you is Carrie Fisher spoke to that trailer, okay?
It's funny how you named them all by character.
I know. No, I did that on purpose.
Because it's her birthday.
Yes. So Poe specifically says, "We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them." And this speaks to his character journey he had in The Last Jedi, where he learned how to be a leader, specifically, and not a fly-by-the-seat-of-his-pants pilot. So I thought that was cool. And the Emperor, well, we went over what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the very end...
Wait, should we wait until the very end of this discussion to go into that? No, you're all pumped up. Go ahead.
Okay, well, so the very end is Luke, he says, "The Force will be with you," and you expect that always, but Carrie Fisher says it, or Leia says it, but to me it was Carrie Fisher, and so, I mean, that, really got me choked up. I don't know if it got you guys choked up, but, yeah, that was just amazing to me, and it was hopeful because of the Luke Skywalker theme behind them, telling that story, so... all the music in the trailer was very Skywalker focused. It was either Luke Skywalker's theme, which is the main theme, or, and thank you to David Collins on Twitter, but he believes, and I need to go on a piano and figure this out, but the arpeggios at the beginning of the trailer when Rey is training and stuff, it's like a broken down version of Leia's theme. There.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Like an inverted, broken down, all the notes are there, but they're just in arpeggios.
Yikes. Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of Leia, Juan Mercado on YouTube just said, "I want to see Leia hug an old wicket."
Aww. That would be amazing.
That would be very, very cute.
Benjamin Spears asks, "Do you think Leia would appear as a Force ghost?" Well, I think we know that she is going to actually appear as reality, using found footage from The Force Awakens.
And a little bit of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Now, there's a shot toward the beginning. It's a conference scene where you see all the Resistance, and they're all watching Poe. And right in the center is Lando.
Yes!
Now, some reason, I think that might be Princess Leia's funeral.
Oh, you think? To me, it looks like they were getting ready for battle.
Yeah, but there was a ladder right in the middle of the frame blocking what was going on in front of Poe.
Okay.
But they're all looking at Poe, and I think he was leading the eulogies. Because everyone looked somber.
Okay. Well, I choose not to believe that that's what's happening.
Oh, me? I don't want that to happen. Not at all.
No. Yeah. I do have to mention Bryn's comment here, and in in terms of Carrie Fisher or Leia saying always, she says, I clapped my hand to my mouth and whimpered. The kids were like, what's wrong with Mom? Aw, a lot of us, Bryn. There's something wrong with all of us. In a good way.
And Benjamin Spears says, I was thinking Leia might die in the movie, and then Force Ghost Leia shows up at the end.
Ooh. Good conjectures, good thoughts.
Yeah. I'm sure she will. It all makes sense.
We'll see.
Right.
But okay, what else sticks out to you? Maybe we'll do one more?
All right, there's a quick shot, or a quick, like, slow motion shot of Rey and Kylo, and they're both slamming the statue.
Yes.
And what is that statue? I think this bursts into fragments, debris everywhere.
Yeah, even when you watch it in slow-mo, you can't see what it is.
If you go frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame,
yes,
at the
find?
last frame, the head of that statue turns around. It's Vader.
Really?
It's Vader.
Whoa.
So that might be one of these, I've got to kill the past moments from Kylo. Like, well, I've got to kill my obsession with Darth Vader and move forward.
And also, Rey and Kylo are doing it together.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they're doing.
So I'm sure Rey's like, yeah, I want in on this.
Yeah, right. I want to kill your past too,
mm-hmm.
and release you from that craziness.
And then in the very end, Rey faces the Emperor.
Okay, so where do you see this?
At the very end,
okay,
Rey is right before the graphics, right there. So she's standing in the middle of this this cracked, floored area.
Okay.
And to the left, you see, I would bet that's Palpatine. Judging by the hood, and I believe we're even hearing his laughter. Go ahead and play that.
Okay, hold on, I can unmute it.
Play.
Oh, it's playing at super slow speed.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you want me to play it? I can
go ahead and play it.
Okay. Hold on, playback speed, normal. Let's go a little further. Oops. Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, we're gonna hear us. Hold on a sec. Hold on.
All right. Well, either way, we hear the Emperor in that shot.
Wow.
So yeah, Rey's gonna do battle with the Emperor.
Okay, hold on. I can do it. Give me a second. All right. Don't mind us.
Gotta go back a little bit further. Gotta go back. Yep. That was it. That was it. The Emperor's cackle.
You heard the Emperor's?
Now, of course, that could be audio from another scene played over this to misdirect you, but that just looks like the Emperor.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be super exciting. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so Bryn brings up an interesting point. I haven't been interested in redemption for Kylo Ren, but something about him in this trailer has swayed me a bit. Interesting. Is it because he was working with Rey in various things? I'm curious. Huh.
Yeah, tell us what. Oh, Amari has joined us. Hey, Amari.
Yeah.
We're talking the rise of Skywalker.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. My goodness.
Okay, Bryn says maybe he seems softened in some way.
Okay.
Now there's that one shot of Kylo coming out of the mist, facing Rey on the destruction of the Death Star.
Yes.
On the piece in the ocean, and I wished they had held off on showing him for another few seconds, because you see the glow of the red lightsaber, but then you instantly see Kylo. I would have loved to have seen just the glow of that red lightsaber for a few more moments, and then Kylo emerges.
That would have been.
That would have been very, very powerful.
Wow.
It's almost like that scene in Phantom Menace when Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are facing off the battle droids, and after they released all the toxins in the beginning scene on the Trade Federation ship, and all you see are the two lightsabers glowing in the smoke and the fog.
Yeah, and then
that's
they
what
start...
that's what I wanted to see for this shot of Kylo.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so let's give kind of overall kind of where you think the story is going.
The story is going to a place that's going to make me cry and whimper for months on end. Because what do we see in this film? Classic ships fighting classic ships.
Woo!
A-wings and B-wings and Y-wings fighting Star Destroyers. Oh, come on, JJ, you're killing me here. What is happening?
Wow. All right. And I think, I mean, there was a lot of Rey in this trailer, and Rey, she's like training, she's confronting things, and you hear the Luke voiceover say, confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. You see her confronting, we think, the Emperor and Kylo. So I think we're going to get a lot of Rey in this film, and somehow she's going to make the galaxy a better place.
You know, when I heard that voiceover from Luke, I thought, I'm surprised he's saying that because he wants to do away with the Jedi. Maybe he's come around.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, I did not expect that line. Confronting fear is something that everyone should do these days, not run away from it and say, oh, it's too hard. I'm afraid of it, so I'm not being represented. Something along those lines.
Right. Wow.
So words to live by. And then one of the ending graphics, the saga will end, the story lives forever.
Ooh.
Amen.
Well, it'll definitely live in our fandom hearts forever. Wow.
Woo! That was emotional.
I know. Wow, thank you for joining us, Skywalkers, live on YouTube. You guys, we couldn't have done this without you. And yeah, I think we got to get to editing now.
Yeah, the show's going to be out in a few hours.
Yeah. All right.
All right, thanks everyone. If you have any more comments, go to our Facebook group and keep on posting. We got a great conversation going there.
Yeah, and if you want to get these t-shirts right here,
Skywalker's
Rise. So head to TeePublic. Well, you know what? I'll put the link in our comments right here. So, yeah, I'll do that right now. I'll put the link in the comments, and then we're going to say goodbye to you guys, all right? All right, Skywalkers, thank you for joining us.
I need a shower.
All right, let me post this, and then we'll say goodbye. Whee! Oh. Thank you for staying up with us, because I know it's kind of late.
Yeah, is Matt still there? He's on the East Coast.
I know.
It's midnight. But
wow.
Matt's a party animal.
Midnight over there. Here we go. Here's the shirt. Bing.
The watchful and harmonious. Greetings, sweet Sarah and fellow
Greetings.
Skywalkers. Well, greetings, watchful and harmonious.
Here we go.
Hopefully you are with us during our discussion. I'm just driving home, says Christopher. Well, I'm glad you were able to chime in there.
There we go. Whoosh, and I think, Bryn, you got the Skywalker's Rise.
What did I miss?
She got a hoodie.
You missed a great discussion there, Watchful.
Yes, but you'll see it again. All right.
You'll hear it again.
You'll hear it again.
This show will be up. When you wake up in the morning, the show will be right
It'll
there
be
waiting for you.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas morning.
Woohoo. All right, bye, everyone.